Welcome back everyone to the Disney Docket channel. And you guys might be wondering like, wait, why are you welcoming us back? You literally just uploaded a video a few days ago. And well, let me enlighten you. This is the first video I have recorded literally since January 28th. So what's that been? That's been like 4 months. It's literally ridiculous. I am so happy to be home from college. And yeah, I was away at college for 15 weeks. That is what a semester consists of. It was very stressful. It was a rough semester for me personally. So being home is going to be very therapeutic and a remedy to everything, especially, you know, just recording videos and being with my family and my dogs and all that. Like, oh my gosh, couldn't be happier right now. I'm going to save some stuff for the end of the video to talk about some more personal stuff. And I don't know if you guys care about that, but if you don't and you just want to get to the case unboxing, I'm going to stop rambling. Anyways, deluxe case N of 2021 with new release Xavier Rodell and a re-release of Josh Coolin. Besides those two, I don't know what's in the case, so it's going to be a surprise for us. The case came from Get Me Collectibles. As always, I leave his info in the description below. If you want to buy a case, email him. And if you want to just check out his eBay store, that is also linked. He has literally hundreds of items. You could spend probably 4 hours scrolling through his eBay store and then an additional half an hour deciding what to buy. So yeah, guys, let's get into the case here. Of course, as always, this last digit determines what's inside, whether it be for a singles, deluxe, 2-pack case, you know, whatever it is, this determines the contents. And you guys always ask me, like, how do you know what the letter corresponds to? Like, how do you know what's in the case, like for A, B, or whatever? And basically, Get Me Collectibles just like list them, or any reseller has those case lists and they post them when they sell those cases. So they can tell their customers, you know, this is what you'll be getting. And so yeah, made in Thailand. We have 4 deluxes, 2 of which I know of, so I really should know the other 2. It's really not that difficult. But anyways, we're gonna open this bad boy up. I guess I kind of lied when I said I hadn't recorded a video since January 28th. I recorded 2 docket casts while I was away at college. One of which was a couple weeks ago, and then the other one was way back in January. Alright, first off we have Cars 3 Mac here, although they just label him as Mac. But this is the Cars 3 paint job. I really like his artwork. It's very large on the card back, and it's honestly one of the first 2021 deluxes I've taken a look at, just because they're so rare in the United States. Believe it or not, you have to go to basically weird regional grocery stores to even have a chance at finding them. And by that I mean like Meijer, H-E-B, Kroger. I think those all have had deluxes this year, because Target and Walmart don't. Like, I don't know why, they just aren't ordering them. And it's very sad because obviously, you know, Mattel is still making them and yet stores aren't buying them. It's kind of a weird disconnect there. But in Canada, like I think Walmart, Toys R Us, they have them there. So I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully they return in the near future. But anyways, yeah, you have Mac here on the back. Mac, Maniac, Mach. I don't know why they don't put other cars on the back of deluxes. Very strange to me. Lots of languages, and as you can see it says as seen in Cars. Technically wrong because this is the Cars 3 version, yet they think it is the Cars 1 version, I guess. But you can tell by just like the flame logo there. Cars 1 Mac has a much more simpler bolt logo. Also, a ton of people ask me that if this metal indicator up here changes the cars, like do these metal ones that are labeled metal, like, do they differ from previous releases? And no, absolutely not. They're the exact same. Metal doesn't change anything. They've always been die-cast metal, but now I guess Mattel is kind of emphasizing that in 2021. Of course, some of these will be variants just because they're now made in Thailand, but literally this has nothing to do with that. Okay, but that was way too long to spend on Mac. So here's Josh Coolin. A lot of people are very, very excited for this re-release because although he was just released last year, he was very rare. And, you know, it was right when deluxes were being phased out at Target and Walmart. So I never found him personally. I had to get him offline, or online rather. So it's nice to see Corporal Josh Coolin back. I like the artwork there. Let's see if they got the movie correct on this one. Oh my gosh, you gotta be joking me. They literally think he appears in Cars 3, as seen in Cars 3. Are you joking me? Josh Coolin's about the most non-Cars 3 character you could possibly find. I mean, this is the zenith of the spy espionage theme in Cars 2, and yet they toss him on a Piston Cup track for Cars 3. Oh god, that is just painful to look at. And it's very disappointing they went so far over 2 for movies in this case so far. And I don't mean to hate on them, but man, Mattel, what are you doing sometimes? Nice car though. Diecast looks nice. Glad to see him back. The third car in this case is a very heavy RV. I like the feel of this. And again, lots of people excited for him to be back along with Dr. Damage. Very dusty up there. Because they have been released before, actually multiple times, but always very rare. Lots of people just gobble up these deluxes. I don't know what it is, especially Demolition Derby, Mr. Drippy, even Miss Fritter. Very desirable, so it's nice to see him back. I like the artwork. And there you have him. They correctly guess. I feel like they just guess, honestly. They're probably like, all right, we have a 33% chance to get the movie correct. And look, they actually got this one correct. The true question will be if they get Xavier Rodalt correct, because he is a difficult one. If they get this one wrong, I wouldn't be super mad, and I'll explain why in a second. But let's first just kind of absorb and take in the beauty of this new character, the Spearmint Cab. For Ernie Gearson, they named him Xavier Rodalt. Cool name. I like it. They did not put the new logo, which they have been doing recently, and that's kind of bothersome. So they made a mistake on all 3 of these deluxes, except for RV. So 3 out of the 4 they made card back mistakes on. Yikes. But yeah, beautiful casting here. I absolutely love the fade from this light blue to a darker blue, which is what they do on the Cars 3 semis. That's right, this is a Cars 3 semi. Pretty easy to tell because he matches the Cars 3 Ernie Gearson's decals to an absolute T. Whereas he does not match the Cars 1 Ernie Gearson decals. And there are a few other reasons why he's from Cars 3, like including the mud flaps and just like the way that he is painted. He's got the blue cap there, and you can see the logo there is just on the blue, whereas with all Cars 1 semis for the most part, there's like a little white square that is backing the logo on the cap there. So just some interesting things to think about. And the question will be is like, what's on the back of here? Did Mattel put Cars or Cars 3? I can't wait to find out. I'm really building up the suspense. The artwork looks nice. Awesome. Probably my favorite deluxe from the year. Hey, they got it right. Let's go. So excited. They probably just got lucky, if I'm being honest. But regardless, they got it right. Awesome. All right. Mattel redeemed himself for the time being. So yeah, guys, that is this case unboxed. I'm sorry for all the cuts throughout the video. I'm just a little rusty recording, I guess. A little rusty recording. I also need to kind of change my vocabulary, to Cars language rather than, being at college. So yes. I will be reviewing Xavier on his own in a upcoming video very soon. I did want to do a case unboxing for this though, because I bought the case and it's always like a fun event to unbox something like that. I know you guys always enjoy it. And then for those who want to see him like out of the package and everything, that will be coming shortly. He has been available on Amazon for $6.99 in and out of stock. I also purchased one from there, and I'm hoping it comes in better condition than this. I'm not much of a fan of that, but I'm not counting on it because Amazon never ever ships with any packaging material. Like literally today I received 2 Robert Jam Jones in an envelope and they were just kind of floating around in there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Sorry for kind of rambling on, but if you don't want to hear any more rambling, tune off now. For those who do, I wanted to mention a couple of personal things like, yeah, it was a stressful year. You know, I did not go home for 15 weeks. The University of Notre Dame, like they really, actually, they mandated that you stay on campus and not go home. And so I followed that. The max I went off campus was like 5 miles to go to like a restaurant. And that obviously is allowed and all that. But going home, they didn't want you to do because they don't want you to bring COVID to where you're going or bring it back to the university, which makes sense, I guess. It just kind of stunk because I liked going home my freshman year and being able to record intermittently. It was actually super helpful for me personally to, you know, take it in stride and not have to record so much at the beginning right before I go on break. I literally recorded like 25 videos in January in preparation for this break, and I actually released everything I intended to except for one little mistake that I made, which we'll talk about in a future video. You guys probably already know what it is. It's the forlorn favorite episode. And yeah, I also wanted to say I decided to do this video first, like my very first video back, because I wanted to do something that's new. Like this case is brand new, right? These aren't even in stores yet. Instead of doing what I am going to be doing in the next couple weeks, and that is reviewing like the singles and the singles unboxing cases, D, E, F, and G, and those are all rather, I don't know, they're not old. I guess you could say D and E are 2 to 3 months old, but the others are quite new and being found in stores right now and all that. And I'm going to review every new car from there as if it was normal times. They're just going to be like squunched up. I'm going to do daily videos. It's going to be a blast actually this summer. If you check out the About section of my channel, I have literally, I don't know what it is, like 30 some videos, maybe a little less than that, scheduled to come out. I have a daily schedule and some days are doubled up on, so I'm very excited. I want to get caught up as soon as possible to the new stuff, which would include Case H, which is coming out in like a week or so. And yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with stuff you might not be interested in anymore just because it's a couple months old. I totally understand that. Like, you know, Ducky Fauntleroy, I hope you guys still enjoy that review. You know, I'm sure you guys will, but I totally understand if you're interested in relevant current stuff. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do this first, just to give you a taste for that and to kind of mix it in with some of the old stuff that will be coming soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I appreciate it. I really value your time. So thanks for listening to me ramble about just personal stuff and obviously stuff related to the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for another video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bye now.